fight of the night, it's on.
Hard leg kick to start things off.
Nice smack. Echoes in the convention center.
Niko coming out actually looking very comfortable. It doesn't look like it's his first time in the cage or in the ring.
Oh, both of these fighters, look out.
Some good transitions. Niko doesn't look too uncomfortable on his back right now.
He's threatening some submission attacks, so it's a good start for sure, being on the ground on bottom.
He actually likes triangle chokes too. So
That's, yeah, I was going to say he listed that. Of course, working for it.
Really kind of trying for that triangle right now. He's grabbing his leg. He's going to try and secure that choke. But he just can't quite grab it and fully pull it to get his right leg over his ankle.
Both fighters looking very comfortable.
He's almost got it. He's got to push the arm through.
Oh, nice. A
Here we go.
switch. He switched. That was actually really nice. Oh.
He's got the triangle lock. Just needs to address that ankle. Pull that ankle across
Daniel
the
needs to be
shoulder.
careful.
He might switch to the armbar here.
He really should
He's
be
hipping
stacking.
into it. Yes, Daniel definitely needs to
Oh,
stack.
oh.
He's going to slam.
Oh, very cool.
Strength.
The problem with the slams, though, sometimes they make the triangle a little tighter, so it looks like that's what happened here.
And he's going to go again, and it takes a lot of energy. It is a very dangerous move. Looks cool.
It really does, but
That triangle's
yeah,
pretty tight right here.
it's in deep.
Daniel's doing a good job. He hasn't let Niko secure it. He's fighting it really hard right now. Let's see if Niko, oh, that inverted triangle.
He's still working on that triangle. It's still tight. I think he's got to get that right arm across the hip so he can really lock it up.
Looked like he was trying to try to drop him again, but Niko got that leg.
Yeah, hooking onto that leg will really kind of get him stuck there.
Pushing that elbow across.
Daniel would be really actually comfortable just kind of squishing him right there. You know, he should really stack on top of him, squish him, and make it uncomfortable for Niko in that position. Don't let him breathe.
20 seconds left in the first round.
When Niko actually opened his guard, it was a perfect opportunity for Daniel to stand up, and he kind of came back down into the triangle.
And he will survive
Final
this
10
round.
seconds. And that's
Yeah, those last 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's-
going ground and pound. Be smart. But
yeah, you don't want to take a chance on losing it right there in the last 10 seconds when you've been locked up this long.
That's a good first round. Daniel spent a lot of the time locked up in that triangle. I'm curious to see what adjustments he makes for the next round.
you know, and it's always curious with the different judges too of who would think is more dominant. You know, Daniel was able to avoid those submissions. However, Niko was on his back the whole time.
Attacking the entire round.
Wasn't dealing with any damage. Wasn't really in a bad position. But
And our
to some
judges are looking for damage. That's the biggest thing that they're rated off of. Tonight's judges, Christy Barnett, Michael Guerrero, and John Paul Harville.
He's not going to want to let this go to the ground again. I promise.
Getting ready for the second round. I think
Now it's your fight. Now it's your fight.
Daniel's definitely going to want to keep it up on his feet.
He needs to. He doesn't really want to get stuck in that position again because it's just kind of wasting time, and he really can't do what he wants to do. Like I said, he has this more like a taekwondo, side kicks. He wants to keep it on his feet if he maybe wants to get this victory.
Keeping a little more distance here at the get-go of the second round.
Daniel looks very loose and comfortable. You can tell he's comfortable on his feet. Moving his hands, he's throwing some of those kicks out. Ooh, beautiful little push kick.
Yeah, that's one of yours, isn't it?
It is, but Niko ate that pretty nice. You just kind of flex and take it.
Niko's putting good pressure. He's not throwing as much, I think, but he is definitely putting some good pressure on.
Spinning kick, that was a really nice combo into a head kick. Niko just avoided that, maybe got the toes.
Spin.
Those spinning kicks, he really likes those.
pushes the distance.
Oh,
Gets the takedown.
nice trip there.
Lands on top, side control, which is much better position for him. Straight
full
in and
mount.
out. Let's see if Niko
Control him
pushes
and
the knee back to half, almost. It's back in mount. So Daniel really should posture up here. He was landing some good damage just a couple seconds ago.
He was. You know, it's good to transition between that, holding him, making sure he's secured, then jump up and ground and pound and go back and forth between that.
Niko's pretty close to the cage. I'm wondering if he's going to try to use it to build up here. He's got his guard back. I bet we'll see some triangle attempts again.
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard that from his corner, but they said the same thing. They really want Daniel to posture up right now. Use that ground and pound against it.
Niko's comfortable.
You can tell he doesn't mind being on bottom, but this is different than the first round. The first round he had a lot of things locked up, and right now he's taking some damage. So he's pretty close to the cage. I'd like to see him work back up.
Daniel really trying to get that pass, pushing that leg down, trying to step over it. Yeah, he can really use that cage right now if he wanted to keep Niko kind of stuck there and just ground and pound. Use that right hand to, there you go, left hand, whatever you can to, you got short time, so.
There you go. There we go.
He's attacking here. He's kind of stuck on the cage, so he might not have a lot of room to work this.
Ooh, oh, he's going for it. Nice.
Daniel's doing the right thing, keeping that wrist tucked in.
Drop some hammer fist on the ribs.
Wow, beautiful little switcheroo right there.
Final 10 seconds if he can stay out of that. Yeah. We'll go to the third round. So excited to have you ladies here tonight. Miss Emily Ducote, what is it, 10, 6 and 0?
10-6, yes.
Yeah, 10.
Phenomenal. And you've been doing this since like 2015 or something?
Yeah, I don't even remember how long it's been now. I think 5 or 6 years as a pro. It's just kind of flown by.
Yeah.
That's
Goes by
incredible,
fast.
especially for the women's MMA. With the fact that you've been doing pro women's MMA for so long now, you're kind of like one of that first generation. You've been fighting and you've done it all. You know, you are a veteran, absolutely.
It feels like I'm still like decently young. So sometimes I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, I
you're,
have a
what
lot
are you,
of
in your
fights.
20s?
Right.
So, yeah, you're
It's
still a
crazy.
baby.
That's for sure. It's crazy.
But yeah, and then you have a record, a pro record,
So
2
now I'm
2 and 2.
Yep, yeah. After I actually got a chance to fight for Peak
Right.
4 weeks ago now, they had a show and
Perfect example of even when you win, it hurts.
it does, you
You're
know,
still in the
but
boot.
we're still in positive spirits and moving forward.
Well, we're happy to have both of you ladies here tonight. Last round, third, final. This is
Both
it.
of these guys coming out very intense.
Niko with the pressure again. Like to see him open up to give Daniel less space for these spinning attacks.
I'd like to see Romero when he throws these kicks to keep his hands up a little bit. But that's just
Taekwondo way.
That is the Taekwondo way. It's such a funky style, but they're all about those kicks and they're comfortable standing in that side position with it down.
and you
Here's
could,
the pressure from Niko.
Nice catch
good.
and straight on top from Daniel. You know, you got to be careful with those kicks. You really have to be setting kicks up, or you have that opportunity to get it caught like that, and then you're down and, again, stuck on the back. But last round, you know, it's almost kind of even right now, so you really want to see if they want to get that win, they have to leave it all out there and make it dominant right now.
It's definitely been back and forth. Niko needs... He's got an attempt here. He can maybe recover full guard. He lost it. He definitely needs the underhook, the left underhook.
You know, and this is actually his amateur debut. You know, I'm sure you remember your first fight ever. There's so much that goes into it, and that adrenaline dump, the
Romero
nerves.
has really kept a lot of control in these last 2 rounds, though, as far as being on top. He's been in some nefarious positions on top, but he's kept pretty good control.
This is his third amateur fight, so I mean it is a totally different thing when you've never stepped in the cage before. So I think he's using his amateur experience right here.
But Niko making his debut, I mean, he's keeping great form. He seems comfortable even though he's on his back.
I wouldn't expect him to be a debuter.
Yeah.
Like it does look like he has some experience.
Yeah.
Looks very comfortable in there.
Now, of course, we want to remind you that our amateurs are the only reason they're not pros. They haven't made the decision to go ahead and make it permanent yet, you know. Because when you could have an AMI record of 10-0, but when you go pro, you're back to double zeros.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah, it's a new, and it's your permanent record. So, but this gives them a great opportunity to get that comfort level.
Especially as amateurs, being able to fight without gear. You know, there are certain states, obviously they can't do elbows and stuff like that, but there are certain states, even for MMA fights, where they have to, in California, as an amateur, you have to wear shin guards for like your first 3 amateur MMA fights.
Final 10 seconds. At this pace, it's going to go to the judges, but...
Yeah, this is where you just got to let it go. Hammer those fists down.
And I don't know if it's a good idea to do it or not, but we always try to figure amongst ourselves, how do you feel this went?
I think Romero did a really great job of kind of grinding it out.
Especially in the last 2 rounds.
Get the crowd excited. Let's go.
I think that Niko, for a debut especially, it looked really comfortable.
He had a great first round. He was able to lock up quite a bit of submissions and put Daniel in danger. I think Daniel came
drops,
back.
They were brutal.
The slams, yeah, he did. I think Daniel came back in the second and third and didn't want to get stuck in any of those triangles anymore. So he kind of, he was a little bit smarter, a little sharper in the second and third round.
This bout going the distance, coming down to the judges by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Daniel the Rocket Romero!
Daniel Romero gets the victory. Good fight, good fight.